What's up, YouTube Revolution? ZombfectedGaming 349 at your fingertips. So I'm just thinking about something. I'm thinking about this video that Cheezh official posted. This video is kind of a bit sad, but at the same time, though, it's kind of a serious topic I actually kind of want to talk about. It's all about Watch Dogs Legion, if it's dying or not. Do you think that Watch Dogs Legion is dying? I actually do not know. It's hard to really tell if it is dying or not. But apparently, there's a poll on Cheezh Official's YouTube channel. It's talking about how apparently that is Watch Dogs Legion dying or not. Or it said, do you still play Watch Dogs Legion? Do you still play Watch Dogs Legion online? And most people put no, but more people were, some people were putting yes. And I was one of the people that said yes, because I like this game. This game may be a bit dry at times, because the online is still very new. At this point, I would just say Watch Dogs Legion Online is in beta still. That's what I look at it as. It's a beta, basically, is what it is. It's basically a small beta. And there's not like a lot of ranking to do. After you're done ranking up to 50, all you can do is just do daily challenges and just go around and getting the weekly hotspots. And that's your only way to get influence. You're basically gonna be grinding just to get influence pretty much every week and stuff. Like once you got those weekly influences in, you have to wait until the next week after. There's also too with the daily challenge, there's only one daily challenge that will give you influence. The other ones just give you XP. The other ones are useless. I don't go for the ones that give you only XP because it just gives you XP only, whereas I only go for the one that gives you the influence. And when it gives you influence, you only get 3, and that's not very much. Right now I don't even have the Hitman. I only have Jory Martins, which is a prestige operative. He's my only operative that can do the role. I finished all of the Leader of the Pack Tactical Ops, which I actually love the Leader of the Pack Tactical Ops because they're challenging and they give you a lot of really good like coordination with your teammates. It's really fun, and Tactical Ops has the potential to really keep Watch Dogs Legion alive. And this game deserves to be alive. This game is not a game that you see every day. Being able to play as anyone, like legit anybody on the street. This person right here, you could play. This person, anybody. Just pretty much anybody. If none of you guys know about Watch Dogs Legion, or none of you played Watch Dogs Legion or really knew much about it because you either followed some people who said that they didn't like Watch Dogs and you wanted to avoid the game at all costs. Watch Dogs is not like a bad game at all. Watch Dogs isn't by means a great franchise, and it has the potential to be one of the best video game franchises out there. Like it doesn't deserve this. None of it. It doesn't deserve it at all. This video will actually turn into a rant video at the same time too, because I don't think Watch Dogs deserves it at all. Watch Dogs is a really dang good franchise, and it has one of the best shooting mechanics in most games I've seen. Like, I actually like the shooting mechanics in Watch Dogs better than GTA. Like, the aiming is better. The only difference is, though, is that you land proper headshots a lot easier in GTA because that game is always a lock-on aim type game. This one is a free aim type game, more like Call of Duty. And free aim, I like free aim a lot better because it allows you to aim at whatever you're aiming at. There's going to be times and stuff where you're accidentally going to aim at the wrong thing with a game that always has you locking onto things. Like, for example, you're trying to shoot someone that's closer to you, and there's a guy really far away, and the guy close to you is about to kill you, but you accidentally aim at the guy that's farther back. And the guy that's farther back is not the guy that's trying to kill you. The one that's in front of you is trying to kill you, and you end up dying because you accidentally locked onto the guy that's far behind you. I mean, far behind the guy that's trying to kill you that's in front of you. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so That's the thing. Like, I can go on for hours about what Watch Dogs does better than Grand Theft Auto. I do a lot of comparisons between Grand Theft Auto and Watch Dogs because they're both very similar games, but at the same time though too, Watch Dogs is not a Grand Theft Auto clone. Watch Dogs is its own thing, but does things very similar to Grand Theft Auto, and by stealing vehicles, like all that kind of stuff. You could actually nickname the game Hack Theft Auto, or Grand Theft Hacker, or I don't know, like anything you want. Like yeah, that's what you can call it, Hack Theft Auto. That's what you can call it. There's some really fun nicknames that you can give this game. It's really fun. Like, the Watch Dogs game, just a lot of people need to cut Watch Dogs some slack. That's all I gotta say. This game may not have much to do. I think what really gets people going like this and not being bored is because the last 8 years Grand Theft Auto Online has been getting frequently massive updates. The past 8 years, Watch Dogs Legion is just a brand new game still. It's only been out for pretty much 5 months and it's still very brand new, and they had to take their time with the online because they just needed the servers to work properly. Also to mention, things are in lockdown, of course, too, and it's a lot harder to make a video game when when things are in lockdown, of course. And I get it. Ubisoft is a multi-billionaire company. Same goes for Rockstar also. Look at how terrible Red Dead Online has been last year. I love Red Dead Online, and Red Dead Online was, what's it called? It was wasn't receiving very much updates at all last year. Some of the updates that Rockstar came out with for Red Dead Online was kind of lackluster, and yeah, like the Red Dead Online stuff was lackluster. The last time Red Dead Online came out with something great was in late 2019 with the Moonshiners update, and that Moonshiner update was actually pretty good. I liked it a lot, but it had a lot of bugs when it first came out. But we're not here to talk about too much Red Dead Online. I'm just making a prime example. See, even Rockstar will make mistakes too. A lot of people like to point out that, oh, Rockstar is always a great company. And Rockstar, like, of course, they make some great games and they make one of the best attention to detail video games, but we're talking Ubisoft here too. Ubisoft makes some really damn good looking games too, but they make games more frequently and more, instead of once in a blue moon. Yeah, like, yeah, so it's really getting to my freaking head that a lot of people are just not giving the Watch Dogs franchise a chance, and some people are just putting it down. We just all need to come up with a freaking idea, and Ubisoft needs to hear us out. Ideas for this online. And GTA Online has taught people to get impatient with a lot of other games. When games are just brand new, they don't have very much. A lot of things, like same thing with Red Dead Online. Red Dead Online didn't get very much, and a lot of people said they were getting bored of it, and they put it down, and a lot of people are saying Red Dead Online's dead because there's not very much coming out for it, because Rockstar will actually more focus on their favorite Grand Theft Auto Online, of course. So, yeah, similar situation. Everybody does that. But not only that too, there's also Fortnite and Warzone are also very popular too, so sometimes these games like Watch Dogs Legion can get like lost in the crowd with those other games too. Like when there's games that come up with a lot of big content and stuff, it just makes people want to put down another game. Like, same goes for Watch Dogs Legion Online. This game here needs to get better. It needs to deserve the love it should get, because what I do not want to happen, I don't want Ubisoft to actually put down the Watch Dogs franchise. The Watch Dogs franchise deserves more than this. Like, what Ubisoft needs to do is they need to update Watch Dogs Legion Online for either 5 to 6 years, work on the next Watch Dogs game, and bring it out in probably 2025 or 2026. Sometime around the timeline of when, maybe just a little after GTA 6 comes out. Because I don't know when GTA 6 will come out. You don't know when it will come out. So Watch Dogs Legion Online just needs a lot of updates throughout those years, and that will actually guarantee that Watch Dogs Legion will actually sell millions, more millions, especially if they just keep updating the game. And heck, maybe even if they add in map expansions to the game, because a lot of Ubisoft games add a lot of map expansions. Even if Ubisoft doesn't have that as an idea yet, but they can. They have a lot of potential and so many great ideas for this game. I will always talk about the ideas that Watch Dogs can do to actually keep the roster and push the envelope, like, just going, like, with this game. This game deserves more than what people are saying about it. Dead and empty, just unacceptable. I wouldn't say the game is dead and empty. I just say that the game is a little bit dry and needs content. Right now, it is a little dry, because I finished pretty much everything that it has to offer, but I'm still gonna play it because I have a huge passion for this game. Even if I get bored, I'll still play it. This game is like, I always feel right at home with Watch Dogs. Like, it's such a good franchise, and it deserves a lot more. Don't let this game die. If you're here, and you actually are here to really, like, if you're a huge Watch Dogs fan, please join me in my campaign to really help this game. This game needs to be saved. Watch Dogs doesn't deserve this. Alright? ZombfectedGaming 349 over and out.